Hi everyone, I'm Brooke, and this is part 7 of the most in-depth 3-hour-long analysis and discussion of the new Nintendo Switch Breath of the Wild trailer you will see. We hope you enjoy it, so please subscribe and like so you don't miss out on future news and rumor videos.
There's another Gerudo. It looks like the same one. She's still holding the gold thing with the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she gives you the lightning arrows.
That would be fitting for that thing right there that she has. We still don't see a Gerudo symbol on her anywhere, but we can only assume that she's a Gerudo. She's got that ochre color skin.
The red hair.
Green eye. Well, green eyes. Well, I don't know. They normally predominantly have yellow eyes, correct?
I'm not really sure.
I think so. It's the Sheikah have red and the Gerudo have yellow eyes, but you know, they changed it up for this game. She got some nice blue lipstick going on there.
Yeah.
Other than that, she looks like royalty, so this would be pretty cool if it's like the Gerudo queen or like Nibiru. That'd be even really cool to see, or maybe the descendant of Nibiru.
Yeah, and this looks like another sand area as well.
Yeah. And then we get
on the left that looks like some huge, probably Zora made house or building.
One thing I like to note is this Zora is completely different colored than any Zora we've seen before.
Yeah, A Link to the Past, some of the 2D games had green colored Zoras. Traditionally in 3D games we see the blue Zoras, the difference between the sea Zoras and the river Zoras. But this one's red. It looks like, starting with its belt, there's a green diamond on there. I don't think it'll be that important. It has similar wristbands. Potentially you could get these wristbands similar to how you get the different gauntlets or the Goron's bracelet in Ocarina of Time, and it lets you pick up heavier rocks and bombs. But I don't really see that happening. Hanging off of his waist, it looks like it could be fish type thing. Maybe
like a bow or a sword or something.
Oh yeah, it could be a bow. From this angle, it almost looks like a fish hanging off of him, but I don't know. The blue and yellow things coming from his shoulders, I don't really know what those are. It looks like it could be cloth or something, but then it looks the same color as his fins coming out of his arms.
It looks like armor to me. It looks like, this guy looks like he's probably part of the Royal Zora army or something. Because they've taken it a step further. The Zora looked well fitted for battle in Twilight Princess, and it looks like they took it a step further here, and they look even more advanced. And not only that, but more well suited for battle. He looks suited up, ready to fight, and he's cut. That dude's lean. Big structure in the background. He looks like he's some type of either royalty or a soldier of some sort. And then we come to this scene of another shrine that looks similar to the one that we talked about in a previous video with the cylinder looking drum. This shrine looks like it's got a couple different levels on it, and over here to the right we can see what looks to be the same type of smoke given off by Calamity Ganon. So this shrine looks like it might have been taken over as well. But right here we see that we've got the orange glow that the shrines do give off as well. So it's a little weird here, but we got cylinders, a couple more little platforms. Looks like Link can maybe climb up into this region towards the top and get through that hole.
This looks more like a dungeon instead of a shrine as well.
Yeah, it could be. It could definitely be a dungeon. But like you were saying in a previous discussion, I'd be really sad to see them put the same scheme, because this is kind of the similar scheme. You can even see the constellation circles in the background.
Yeah, perhaps it's the same dungeon. It looks like it could be the sand dungeon or like the Gerudo dungeon. The clock, it looks like gears moving, like as one rotates, it rotates the other.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. There are like gears. There's a cage up here towards this center of the big cylinder.
Yeah, that could be like the main priority, getting to the cage. To like in Twilight Princess, you had to free the monkeys in the first dungeon, and then in Ocarina of Time you had to free the Gorons that were trapped in cages in the Fire Temple. So if there's these cages holding some of the Gerudo prisoner and you have to free them, that would be a really cool callback to some of the past Zelda games.
Most definitely. It kind of moves. You could see, like we were talking about with the gear.
Here we have the red Zora. Looks like she's looking at Link. Yeah, that's Link. I thought it was Zelda at first, but You can tell that's Link.
Got Nehru's symbol on her.
Yeah, that's also the symbol for the spiritual stone. She has like a blue pendant on her shoulder. It looks like a sash or something going around. Really cool. Completely different look from the other Zora we've seen, where his head looked like a big fish. Here it looks much more human-like, almost feminine, like almost fin or tentacle-like, almost like you'd see it like a Splatoon character.
I'd like to mention that the way she's looking at Link, we might have another Zora that's got the hots for our boy.
That would be, as weird as it is, I think that would be really cool, just to have that callback and then to play around with it. And then it would be really cool if the Gorons again, like if they kept on calling you brother or whatever, and like the Goron hugs scene in Ocarina of Time where they chase after you to give you a big hug, but obviously it would end up squashing you, so Link runs away. It'd be cool to see more of that type of humor in this game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we will see it, along with more voice acting from what we saw from this trailer today. We don't have the audio playing, but they did do some story stuff.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Zelda, it was King Daphnis, I guess.
Moving on from that one, we get this is the exact same footage that we got from the Life in the Ruins trailer with this bird here. I think from a different angle. We can see more of him.
Looks like he has like armor on where his shoulder blades would be.
Yeah.
You get a good look at the bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
The green anklets, I guess.
Yeah.
There's not too much going on here because we've already seen, you can see the braids in his hair or feathers.
Got that. We've got these symbols on his armor right here.
Yeah, that looks like the wind blowing in Wind Waker.
Yeah, and we've seen this symbol in a lot of different places with any type of race associated to the sky, so we can't really say, what he's related to at all. Obviously, it's not the Rito because the Zora are in this game. I mean, it's possible that they're both in the game, but I highly doubt it. He flies up there, and then we get this scene with a Zora, and this Zora is huge compared to Link. And we get another Zora in the background. What the heck is that, man?
Yeah, this looks like it's inside of a cave, too, because if you look outside, you'll see trees.
Looks like it's inside that building that we saw earlier with the other Zora standing next to it, actually.
Could be. It looks like in the background there's two Zoras that we see, but one, I'm not really sure. It looks like there's not enough detail to really say. And then to the left, behind the red Zora that we see standing up, it looks like there could be another giant Zora, like sitting down on a throne or something.
Yeah, and we've never seen a Zora in that design before, especially the one like right in the center of the two of them.
Yeah.
That one just looks so...
This Zora looks like almost like its head shaped like a shark. So maybe that means it's more of a warrior type. Similar to the Zora that we've seen earlier, it could actually be the same one. It has the same blue and yellow pattern on its fins, even up on the shoulder where the fins come out. I don't really see too much else. It seems like they all have the blue diamond as jewelry.
Probably a throwback to Nehru's crest. One thing I'd like to point out is the fact that he's kind of kneeling to Link in respect. Happy to see him. They're not hostile towards Hylians from the look of it here.
Maybe
the one on the right could possibly be Jabu Jabu because he's huge.
Yeah.
You can see him, he almost looks fat.
This could be after Link defeats the dungeon or gets back a certain item and presents it to the Zoras, and then the Zoras showing their respect or thanks for doing it.
Another thing is that, you're pointing out the shape of his head being like a shark. What if this is their natural evolution into being able to move around in the ocean? Because we did see it in Majora's Mask, but we didn't see it in Ocarina of Time. And in the Downfall timeline, obviously, we see the two separate Zoras, the ones that were contaminated by the rivers, turned green from theories that other people have posted. And we have... I think in the Oracle games, you can see the Zora that actually live in the ocean. So, this might be their natural progression to being able to breathe in salt water, something similar, because obviously sharks breathe salt water. Or that's how they, survive. They filter in salt water, not fresh water. So could be the reason why the skin changed too. I don't know. but we see a lot of variety. This one's got blue skin.
I think in the same way Twilight Princess had the Gorons all looked different. I think this game just gives more variety to the Zoras.
Yeah, it could be due to their classes too. Yeah, he shakes Link's hand firmly. Oh,
here we have Hylia with looks like fire around her, and then she's holding up something similar to like when she gives Link the light arrow, or when she stops Ganon at the end of Ocarina of Time. She uses her light power to freeze Ganon in place so Link can do the final blow.
And there's also this huge red line here, probably coming from... Oh,
there's a Guardian in front of her. Oh, there's a red dot on Link.
Yeah, she's stopping it from hitting Link. This is really cool to see the demonstration of Zelda's power.
Link does have the Master Sword, and it looks like it's like worn down. That's a giant Guardian. Yeah,
that's as good as that gets.
It looks like they're in the middle of a field at night as well.
Yeah, in that scene. Here we come to yet another clip of Zelda looking upset.
Yeah.
You know, that necklace, now we get to see it fully. It's the Hylian crest, which is really cool.
The shape of a loft
There's
wing.
actually added wings on there.
Yeah.
Compared to the normal one. So that's something to note. Maybe that big bird ship is modeled after this after all, but
she's also in the white dress as opposed to the blue one that we see her in all the time. Where would this be?
Close to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, it looks like she's looking directly into it. This could be the castle town.
Possibly. The only thing that I would say is that there's all these trees everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
She might be at like a shrine of some sort, maybe some place where she hangs out. Looks like it's probably a shrine. She's in the goddess clothes, so
yeah.
And this could be like right before Calamity Ganon comes or something. She starts seeing stuff happen and rushes over there. I don't know, but there's not much to that scene. We can't see much else. This is the scene I was talking about, though. Link is just utterly defeated there.
Still, he's in a field at night. You can see red going around like there's a guardian attacking close by.
Yeah, fire. So it's probably the buildings on fire from Hyrule Castle Town.
Yeah, he's out of breath, but he still stands up, picks up the sword while it's damaged.
It looks like his arm is even screwed up, his left arm. That might be due to the fact that Link is right-handed in this game. It looks like Zelda's behind him trying to stop him from doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting twist, Link breaking his arm and, waking up and just using his right arm predominantly instead, due to the fact that this one was completely shattered or something.
Yeah.
It becomes his weak arm compared to his right arm. And then it just comes to a close. We see Zelda right behind him.
We have a few scenes after the logo, though.
Oh, yeah, we do. Comes to Breath of the Wild. Love that logo.
And then there's Zelda in the white dress, all dirty. We can get a close-up of the bracelets and the waistband that she has here.
We can see she's got a Triforce in the center right here, too.
Yeah, perhaps this is the next morning after that scene.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking to the Deku Tree here, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Perhaps Link died or got injured, and she put his body to rest in that Chamber of Resurrection, and then she brought the Master Sword to the Deku Tree.
And how else would she have known about the Deku Tree if it wasn't for Link already knowing about the Deku Tree?
Right.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I believe he's talking in that scene.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
He says something about the 100 years before.
Yeah, it goes black for a minute though, and then it
Link waking
opens up. Yeah, I think you hear the Link wake up thing that Zelda does.
So I think that basically is showing like what happens when they put Link to sleep.
Yeah.
Like she took him to the cave or whatever, took the Master Sword to that area, and then 100 years later, Link wakes up. So it kind of tells the story before he wakes up, and then shows him waking up.
And here
is there anything else? There's about 10 seconds left.
Yeah, there's still some, but this release
March
date, though.
3rd. Yes.
We got to analyze the release date. Do you see anything, Jesse?
The potential to be delayed again.
Oh, that was great.
Nintendo Switch, Wii U. It wasn't canceled. Rumor said it was canceled. That's interesting to keep.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all of it. Okay, that's 3 hours of video. Okay.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Stop recording.
Nice.
I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, give this video a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future gaming news, theories, rumors, and discussions. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on how it could be improved. Your feedback is the most important part of bringing the quality of content on this channel to be the best that it can be. I would like to take this time to give a huge thank you to this month's Patreon supporters: Jonathan, The Edge Network, Magic Tech Review, John Frank, and Harris Priest. This video was made possible by supporters on Patreon. If you would also like to support this channel, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse where you can support this channel as well. Rewards vary from having your topic featured on a future discussion, seeing videos early, joining as a guest on a video, shoutouts, and having a custom avatar similar to my own drawn of you to match any video game or anime art style that you would like. Mine is of myself as Link, but you could choose to have yours any way that you would like. Finally, I would like to thank my friends CS Guitar 89 and Gnomo Designs for providing the music and artwork for this video.